recorded. Kritam me dakshine haste.
Sharmaji, we have done this.
Done it, huh? Okay. Memam. So this is a fresh piece of the Veda mantra. Memam prano hasinmo apanaha. Hasinmo apanaha. Memam prano hasinmo apanaha. Atharva 753.4. 7.53.4. Ma imam pranaha hasit ma apanaha. Ma imam pranaha hasit ma apanaha. When you split it. Hasit vohak tyage. That's the root. Vohak. Vo is a swara. Well, vohak tyage. Tyaga means to live out, to sacrifice, to abandon. All those things will come. Vohak tyage.
Ka Mahaprana, Sharmaji.
Which one?
Ha Mahaprana.
Ha. Yara lava ha.
No. O ha ka Mahaprana.
Ka is alpa prana. Vohak. That ka will finally go. That ka will be treated as in Vyakarana, we call it as it. So it goes, it becomes a kit. So ha will remain actually. Vo also will go. Vohak tyage. Ka is alpa prana. Vohak tyage. Then we got this two. Pranaha, apanaha. Both have got the same root. Ana, pranane. That is life-giving is called as ana. The root is ana. Ana, pranane. Now they have taken these two, pranaha and apanaha, and the prayer is, let these not leave us. Tyage, vohak tyage. Let these not leave us. Let them bestow on us everything so that we live for a longer life. Now this prana, anupranane. So from that only comes another word anna, which you are familiar with. Anna too comes from the same root, anupranane. Now usually when we listen the word anna, we think that it is something made out of rice. Not necessarily. Anything that is life-giving is all anna. It could be anything. But life-giving. That life-giving is very important. Why I'm telling is, life-giving, okay, from the receiver it's all right. But the very life-giving food should not be a product of butchery. That's also another very important thing. Of course, it has to give life for us. Fine, that is anna. But one that gives us life should not take out life for giving life for us. So that side also we have to look into. So anna means that which is life-giving, and 100% necessarily it has to be vegetarian. If it takes out life for giving life for another, it's meaningless. The chain is not right. You know? Anapranane. Now here they refer to prana and apana. But for our existence and sustenance, we actually need 5 things, 5 pranas. So generally we call it pancha prana. So one who is with pancha prana is leading a healthy life. One whose pancha pranas have gone is dead. If there is some problem is pancha prana also, there could be diseases. Now these pancha pranas have to function rightly. All this I am speaking at the Adi Bhautika level. Adi Bhautika level. So they speak of 5 pranas. Prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. Prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. Now you can split all these things. Pra plus an. Pra plus an. That is anapranane, pra plus an. Apana, apa plus an. Vyana, v plus an. Udana, ut plus an. Samana, sam plus an. So an is a common thing. Baglo. Indo baglo. So an clearly is a life-giving force. And we have got upasargas. Pra, apa, vi, ut, sam. They got their own contribution in qualifying this anapranane. And these 5 finally represent 5 metabolic systems working in a human body. It's very scientific. It's very scientific. Vedic science is very clear. Pran, it refers to our respiratory system. Pra, an. That an becomes because of ran, prana, prana. It refers to the respiratory system where we breathe in and breathe out. And that force which takes care of this function of breathing and breathing out is called as prana. It should be functioning properly. If there is some problem in its functioning for many reasons, then we are into asthma, bronchitis, so many other diseases. Something is, or maybe sinusitis, cold coryza. There are so many diseases related to this breathing. In a serious condition, it would be even lung cancer. So starting from cold to lung cancer, all these things are managed by or prevented by this prana. Breathe in and breathe out. So it's a very crucial prana, life-giving thing. Respiratory system. Then we got apana. Apana. Also we got apa plus anna. Now here, during metabolic process, so many things, so many processes, so many functions happen in our body, and some waste products are produced. Waste products, or you can call it as toxins, residues, precipitates, anything. You can call them anything. Now these have to be eliminated from the body regularly. If these are not eliminated from the body regularly, again we are into so many diseases. It may be from constipation too, because it's not eliminated properly. Skin diseases. Skin also throws out so many toxins out there. It's not thrown out properly, then yes, we get skin diseases. Kidney problems. So many things. Up to piles. So many diseases can happen just because of malfunctioning of this apana. That is, toxins are not thrown out regularly. So toxins are thrown out regularly, yes, the person can be very, very healthy, and this we refer it to as the excretory system. Excretory system. So we have got first the respiratory system, prana. Apana is the excretory system. The toxins that are produced, the residues, they are all thrown out regularly so that to keep the body in good condition, in healthy condition. Vyana, V plus ana. V means special, vishesha, vishesha ritya pranayati. This vyana refers to the circulatory system, the center being the heart. Circulatory system, the center being the heart. It's a carrier of food and life force to every cell in the body. And it brings back the toxins from that. And toxins are thrown out through lungs too. So pure blood is circulated to every cell, impure blood comes back. Gets purified in the heart, goes back as a pure blood. Now this whole system, circulatory system, is under the control of vyana. If something is wrong with this vyana, the simplest thing is numbness. Numbness in the parts of the body. 2, heart attack, heart failure. Heart blockages, so many things may happen. That is the malfunctioning of vyana, circulatory system. Hemophilia, we have heard of it, hemophilia. That's where the blood will not clot very easily. That's also a problem of this Vyana only. So if Vyana is taken care of, we will have no problems with reference to heart or the whole circulatory system. So that is in charge of it. Right, we have got Udana. Ut plus again Anapranane. This Udana, he refers to the nervous system. Ut means to take it up. So the center is the brain. He said the topmost thing. In the Shiras. So this whole nervous system comes under this Udana. The brain and the whole nervous system, sensory nerves, motor nerves, and everything. The whole infrastructure of nerves and the center, the brain. If something is wrong with this Udana, they will not be able to move our limbs at all. Motor nerves fail. Sensory nerves fail. Will not be able to sense things. They call it by a name neuritis. Neurons and nerves, neuritis. So the neuritis will not be able to sense things. You'll be touching it, but the sense impulses will not come to the brain. Neuritis. This generally happens for diabetic patients. And especially it happens to the extremities, legs and hands. So whenever a person is suspected of diabetes, immediately they advise every day you look at your foot. Because the foot suffers from this neuritis. So what happens to the foot, the diabetic patient will not be able to know it. So please check personally. There could be a wound, there could be a scratch, something. Peripheral neuritis, that's the terminology they use. Sense impulses will not reach the brain. When the motor nerves fail, the person cannot move their limbs. And this is called as dystrophy, muscular dystrophy. They're all diseases. In the modern medical science, they find out so many reasons for it. But the Vedic science and the Ayurveda, they are very clear. This is a problem, Udana. So Udana has to be tackled. From there to mental disturbance and insanity. Loss of memory. Incoherent thinking. All those things is because of malfunctioning of Udana, the nervous system. Then next one is Samana, Sam plus Anapranane. Now this Samana refers to the digestive system. So whatever food we take in will be converted into what is called as an assimilatable condition. They call it as a chyme, CHYME, chyme. Gets converted to chyme and the body assimilates it, takes it in. It will be converted into an assimilatable condition. Step by step, as dhatus, I have referred to this once. Sapta dhatus, rasa, rakta, mamsa, medas, asthi, majja, shukra. That's the 7 things. Rasa is the first one. That's the chyme. Then we got rakta, very clear, blood. Mamsa. Then we have got Medas, Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medas. Muscular tissues, they're all Vamsa. Fat is Medas. Asti, bone, skeletal structure. Majja, bone marrow. Shukra is that is responsible for reproduction. Once again, speaking in terms of Adhibhautika framework. Creativity is also Shukra. That's at the mental level. At the mental level. Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medosti, Majja, Shukra. Now the food what we eat will be converted into that condition where it gradually gets converted to Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medosti, Majja, Shukra. When the food we take gets converted to the Sapta Dhatus, we call it as assimilation. Assimilation or Satmikarana. That's a technical word in Ayurveda. Satmikarana. To make it our own. It becomes part and parcel of our own body, mind. Sharira, Indriya, Manas. And that which is responsible for looking after this whole process is called as Samana. And whatever is assimilated simultaneously is distributed to every cell as a fuel for functioning. So I got Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. Respiratory system, excretory system, circulatory system, nervous system and digestive system. Reproductive system comes under Apana only. Because it is thrown out. It is thrown out. So these are all 5 systems responsible for the sustenance of the life structure. If something is wrong with these things, yes, anything may happen. If something is wrong with Samana, then it could result in gastritis, gastric ulcer, tuberculobacillus TB, because not assimilated properly. It may result in obesity, or the opposite of obesity is, they call it as anorexia. Anorexia, because of over-dieting. Because of over-dieting, the whole digestive organs become so weak, they cannot assimilate at all. They refuse. They become so dull. So that is called as anorexia. So anything may happen. It's all because of malfunctioning of the Samana. If all these 5 Prana, Pana, Vyana, Udana, Samana, Pancha Pranas, if they are working properly, yes, we can be hale and healthy. So I remind again, all this I'm speaking from the Adhibhautika level. If you go a step further to the Adhyatmika level, then the whole thing will change. Shwasa Uchwasa, that's what we said in the respiratory system in the Adhibhautika level. Here, what we take in and what we throw out. What we grasp. Now it is subtler now. It's not the physical breathing. We breathe in ideas, we breathe out ideas. We like something, we dislike something. So take in, take out will be happening in the form of samskara. Now all this particularly refers to human beings only. Apana, what is not right, what is a waste has to be thrown out. We'll be storing in our soul So many kusamskaras which are worthy to be thrown out. But we don't do it. We keep it in us and pollute the whole environment. Internal environment, to be precise. So that which is responsible for throwing out those unwanted samskaras and thoughts is the responsibility of apana in a subtle form, the adhyatmika level. Vyana to get circulated, not just within the person. Good thoughts and deeds have to be circulated around. Communication, spreading, prachara, prasara, whatever you call it. That which motivates us to all these things is that Vyana. Udana, analysis, understanding things as they are. Of course, the brain is the tool, but ultimately the samskara is on the soul. Finally, what really understands is the soul, not the brain. Brain is only a tool. Shariri, Indriya, Manas is only a tool. Through it, the soul finally realizes what is truth and what is not truth. That's Udana. Then Samana, we have to assimilate. It's not just we get some information. That information has to be digested at a spiritual level, and all thoughts and ideas that are assimilated and made our own, and again spread, distributed. That is Samana. We have to digest what we listen. We have to digest what we read. We have to digest what we think. We use the same word, digestion, but it's not physical. It's with reference to the ideas and thoughts. At the Adhyatmika level too, these Pancha Pranas work, not only at the physical level. So all put together, at the physical level and at the spiritual level, these 5 pranas are functioning properly, yes, we are leading a good and healthy and harmonious life. Let it happen, let not these pranas, prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana, leave us, forsake us. That's a prayer here. Voha tyage. Let them not forsake us. Ma memam prano hasinmo apanaha. That's a prayer here. The words are very simple. The number of words is very less. But what it conveys is very great ideas, and in detail we have to understand it. Ime graha, next one. Ime graha mayo bhuvaha. Ime graha mayo bhuvaha. 762. Ime graha mayo bhuvaha. This we can study in conjunction with, in addition to another Veda mantra, Graha Masmad. Graha Masmad Bibhitana. Graha Masmad Bibhitana. Bibhitana. First one is Alpa Prana, second is Mahaprana. Bibhitana. This is 764. 760.4. Second one. First one is Ime Graha Mayo Bhuvaha 7602. Graha Masmad Bibhitana 7604. Both from Atharva. So it speaks about the home where we live in. Once bricks and mortar are used, Yes, we get the building. Building. Now in the building, if people start living, it is a house, it's a shelter. It houses people. And it is all related and they live with love and affection, it becomes a home. And this home can always be converted into heaven. So the heaven part, I have told you that one mantra I will teach you. That's still pending. Next we will take that. Building to house to home to heaven. This is development what Vedas speak to us, and there is a goal given to us. And here let us note that this doesn't mean our own house. This whole world is our house. It is giving us all the shelter. And this must be converted into home, and this whole world has to be converted into heaven. Such a broad idea too is there in the Vedas. It's not restricted to just my family, my home, my heaven. No, the whole world. Now that's why Vedas become universal. Because they have such a broad view, they become close to our heart and it becomes universal. It never discriminates. It is the same opportunity and same guidance to all. Unfortunately, it has been restricted to some religion, caste, gender, and we are missing the real benefit of it. Let's not do it. Let's not commit the same mistake, and let's make it open and give it to all. Whether take it or not is their responsibility. But let us give it. And that idea is there. Someday somebody may pick it up and the whole process may get reversed. What's going on today? Ime graha mayo bhuvaha. Mayo bhuvaha means santosha. Santosha. Ime graha. Let this house be an abode for happiness. Let this house be an abode of a shelter for happiness. Continuing this says, Graha masmad bibhidana. Nibhi bhaye. That's the root for bibhidana. Nibhi, cha-cha jaja nya. Nibhi bhaye. Nibhi bhaye. Asmad graha ma bibhitana. Ma asmad is there. Ma asmad. Let not our houses be a cause for fright, fear. Opposite of fear and fright is peace. So let our houses be peaceful and be a shelter for anyone who comes here, and anyone can experience that peace. Of course, it's there for the people who reside in it also. Let there be peace. For us who are in the house, in the home, and also anyone who comes here. Specifically, it can be referred to the atithis, the guests who come. For them, let this be shelter. They can also experience peace here. So, house to become home, and the prerequisite to become a heaven, what we need is two. One is santosha, another one is fearlessness. So, a house has to be both. Then it becomes a home. And there is a prerequisite to become a heaven. For heaven, certain other things are there to consider. But the prerequisite is for a heaven, and the quality for a home is this. One is santosha, happiness. Another one is peace, fearlessness. I discussed it so many times. Santosha is not available anywhere, in any market, in any mall. You cannot get it from outside. We have to manufacture the Santosha in us, in the home. We have to manufacture it. So, it can be manufactured with the raw material called contentment, trupti. Where trupti is there, Santosha can be generated. If trupti is not there, they can never dream of even that Santosha, happiness. Happiness is clearly a product of contentment. Trupti, satisfaction. I have to say, okay, I'm happy, fine, I'm contented, I'm satisfied. That very feeling of satisfaction results in happiness, then and there. If a person is disgruntled, is dissatisfied, is not content with what they have, they can never be happy. They'll always be complaining, they'll always be grumbling. So they can never experience that happiness. So if my home has to be a happy one, yes, all the people in the home have to be satisfied and content with what is given by God. It's not that they have to stop there. Yes, I'm contented, I'll sleep. No. You work and get something more, no doubt. But that's not for you because you're already contented. Whatever you get, your extra effort, your extra time, your extra money, your extra wealth, everything is for the welfare of the society, contributing. A home generates so many things, uses what is sufficient for it, and what is extra will be distributed to the society around. It's a plan. Then only it becomes home to heaven. Home, okay, within us we are all contented and happy. But what is our contribution to the society where we live in? If we think on those lines and contribute, how much we contribute is not the question. We contribute beyond our simple life. Yes, the home becomes a heaven. Bibhitana, ma bibhitana, no fear. That's why you use the phrase like this. Oh, we are at home. We are at home. We use that word. Wherever we are, we use that we are at home. It means we are comfortable. We are fearless. We are protected. We are not under the impression that we are somewhere which is alien to us. We don't know what happens here. It's not like that. Yes, I'm comfortable and I'm safe, secure. So what's the feeling? I'm at home. So the whole thing comes from this idea. Ma bibhitana. Don't be afraid. You are protected. You are secure. You are safe. You are peaceful. And the place where it gives all those things is graha, a home. Now, because of this only, the home always attracts us. Wherever we are, finally we want to go to our home and have an happy. Wherever we are, we want to go back to our home and have little food and lay down comfortably with a sense of security. It always attracts us. It always attracts us. That's why it's called as graha. Grihyate. It attracts you. It catches you. It holds you. So it's called graha. Grubhyate. Grubhyate. It holds you. It attracts you. So it's called as graha. And you are at home. You are secured. Let this happen. Let this happen. And it will not happen on its own. It's not an automatic process. Anything we pray for, anything we ask for, it is not automatic and it will not be served to us on a plate by anyone, not even God. So whatever we pray for, whatever we wish for, we have to work for it. Work for it. Unless we work for it, it won't happen. We have to put our efforts. We have to apply our mind. We have to apply our discrimination, wisdom. Then only it will happen. But finally, it to happen, we need the grace of God. So we thank God when finally it happens. That's what is called as upasana. To know things and do it is jnana. To put it into action and work for it is karma. And finally say it's because of the grace of God is upasana. Jnana, karma, upasana. The three important facets in any life, any human life. Jnana, karma, upasana. These dimensions are there in an animal's life. In animal's life, it's just instinct, over. In a human life, we have got three dimensions. Jnana, karma, upasana, and they are inseparable parts of human life. Inseparable dimensions of human life. Mere karma is of no use. Mere jnana is of no use. Mere upasana is also of no use. Just pray and pray and pray and sleep. Chant and chant and chant and sleep. Dance and dance and dance and sleep. Do bhajan and bhajan and sleep. Nothing will happen. You have to know. Mere knowing is of no use. Know correctly, and whatever is known has to be implemented, practiced. That's karma. Put it into practice. And finally, when you get results, say it's by grace of God. That's humility. Vinaya. When all the three work in combination, yes, a man's life, a person's life will be wonderful, will be happy. And it's done with a family. Yes, that's a graha, and the whole graha is home and heaven. And one thing is certain. The happiness that you get in a home, the happiness you get while converting the home into a heaven is the supreme, No other happiness can equal this. No other happiness can equal this. It's a very, very important thing. That's why this Grihasthashrama takes the prime place that we discussed in the previous class. Grihasthashrama. Brahmacharya, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, yes, they have got their own contributions towards society, fine. But they all depend on Grihasthashrama. If Grihasthashrama is okay, if Grihasthashrama is extending all the support, the other three ashramas will survive. If Grihasthashrama itself is weak, if Grihasthashrama itself is not strong enough, how can it support the other three ashramas? The whole society collapses. So for the whole society to be a welfare society, it's a Grihasthashrama that's the pillar, and to achieve it is the highest happiness. It takes care of, this Grihasthashrama takes care of all the facets of life. The physical needs it attends to, the mental needs it attends to, the spiritual needs it attends to, it also attends to the social needs. All dimensions are taken care of here. Whereas the other three ashramas, some are left out. But in the Grihasthashrama, all the four are taken care of. And it is a holistic approach to life. It's a holistic approach to life. So what we derive from practicing this holistic way of life, yes, that happiness is the highest, ultimate.
18ವರೆಗೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Ime graha mayo bhuvaha. Let it be the source of all happiness and harmony. And the same graha masmad bibhitana. Let not this be a cause of fright or fear. Let it be a cause of comfort and security and peace. This is all achievable. It's not theory. It's not just a utopia. No, it's all achievable. Achievable. The only thing is we have to understand it rightly and tread the right path. If you want guidance, yes, Vedas are always there to guide us. In all walks of life. It's for all. It's for all. I repeat again and again, Vedas are for all. Anyone who wants it can take the guidance of it and improve the quality of their life and contribute to the peace of the world, welfare of the world. Anyone, anywhere, anytime. We don't have such a guidance elsewhere but Vedas. And it's not to be believed. It's not to be believed, but study it, and it's true, accept it. Otherwise, forget about it. It's open for inspection, open for study, open for check. Let not the prejudices caused by many narrow-minded people come in the way. That is saying that it's for only one religion, it's only for one caste, it's only for one gender. Let those prejudices not come in the way. Forget about it. It's all anti-Vedic, anti-social. Let's keep our minds open, study it, and then definitely we'll be able to appreciate the worth and essence of the Vedas. And definitely touches our heart, improves the quality of our life and quality of our family life, quality of the society and the world. It is possible. Ime graha mayo bhuvaha. If every home is happy, if every home is contented, then how can we expect bribery, atyachara, anachara, bhrashtachara in society? All these things are results of dissatisfaction. Anachara, they are not happy with what they have got. They want to get something by hook or crook. Corruption, why it happens? Because they are not happy with what they have. They are dissatisfied, disgruntled. They want to get something this way, that way, some way. Whether it's right or wrong, they are not bothered. That's why we call it as corruption. It's happening everywhere in the world. Any corruption, any bribery, any war, any disturbance, please note, at the root of it, there is dissatisfaction. And in particular, to be precise, dissatisfaction in their family life. Underline it. Hitler, we know, atrocious fellow. Go back to his life history. When you go back to his life history, his childhood was disturbed. The family life of his parents was not happy. You got it? Gaddafi, we have heard. What was his childhood? It was miserable. You study the life history of any corrupt fellow, any tyrant around the world, anyone who has caused a lot of disturbance, you find that the way they were brought up was all in a disturbed condition. That is, the parents have not led a good family life. 99.9% this holds good. You have to study their lives. Now only those products have come out of from a pious environment, a noble environment, and have led a good family life. Yes, they never become corrupt, they never become tyrants, they never become sadists. Because they're satisfied, they're happy with what they have. So a person who is really happy will only spread happiness and not tyranny, and not corruption, and not terror. See? The very two sentences what I got here, it speaks of volumes about what is happening in the world. If the family life is perfect, the product of that family life has to be noble. That's a goal. That's what they speak of in that Saptapadi, fifth step. Prajabhyaha Panchapadi Bhava. Praja, what is that Praja? Praja is a good citizen of the universe. Joy is just born. Good or bad, we don't know. Praja means specifically, we shall beget worthy children. We shall beget noble children. That's a decision what they take, the husband and wife, during their marriage. We shall build up such a house where we shall be satisfied with one another. We shall be contented with one another. And out of our happiness and contentment, we shall beget children who become worthy citizens of the world. The root of all the problems what we are seeing in terms of terrorism, tyranny, corruption, wars, and so many other things is rightly found out. The root is the disturbance in the family. Not being happy in the family, unhappy family, disturbed family. And how to tackle it? Yes, that's the answer that's given here. Just 2 sentences can answer the problems of the world, can answer the wars, can answer the terrorism, can answer the tyranny, can answer the corruption. See how wonderful it is. Just 2 sentences. Ime graha mayo bhavaha. Graha masmad bibhitana. The fear and the terror starts from the family. And the product of that family will find pleasure in terrorizing others. So serious is a problem. If you just study the background of all those tyrants, all those corrupt people, all those warmongers, yes, you find definitely that they are products of an unhappy family, a disturbed family, a broken family. See? So our prayer is, let us build our home. Let's make it a warm one. Let us exchange warmth in it. And let us be satisfied with what God has given. And if we get more, yes, we shall share it with others. We shall not fight and grab it. We shall share it. And let the place where we live in, our home, be a source of peace, source of security. Ma bibhitana. Let there not be any fear. Why children run away from homes? Have you given a thought? They run away because they feel they're insecure where they're living in. They're afraid of their parents. They're afraid of the environment where they live. Can we call it as a home? No. A home is a place where we have to live peacefully without fear. We should be able to sleep and have a very sound sleep with all security feeling. That's a home. That's why I said earlier, feel at home. You see, you should feel at home. But when the people living in, if they are not able to feel this security, feel this love, feel this peace, they run away. I got numerous cases where the husband runs away, or the wife runs away, or the children run away. They are not able to stay there. Graha is not really able to hold them. To hold them is the very meaning of the word graha. It's not able to hold it. Then how can you call it as a graha? It has to hold them. And it holds us, we should be able to experience that happiness, experience that peace, experience that fearlessness. It should hold us. No. Our families are not able to hold us. We run away. We run away after fame. We run away after money. We run away after so many things. We are not at home. And we create our homes wherever we are, we think so. But the basic home is gone. Migration. When there is migration, it's clear that there is no home. If home were to be there, definitely they will not migrate. Because after all, what is the purpose of migration finally? It's in search of happiness, in search of harmony, in search of peace, it's in search of fearlessness. If that's available in the very place where we are, there is no reason for migration. We stay where we are and be happy. And from there, we spread happiness and peace to every nook and corner of the world. And what's the concept behind it? Motherland. Motherland. We are born in such a place and we are comfortable there. Swadesha. So all these concepts have come from these things. Our roots are elsewhere. We migrate and stay somewhere. What's the result? We have gone there in search of happiness, we have gone there in peace, we have gone there in something else. But all if it were to be available in the very place, why we should run away? Why should we go away? It's available there. That's our prayer. Wherever we are born, wherever we are, the family we are in, let that be with all happiness, harmony, peace, fearlessness. And all this way to work out. All this way to work out. We have to contribute our might. Yes, it's possible. The best place to achieve all these things is where we are held, that is our griha. In the very griha itself, we can achieve all these things. So when you say griha, in a simple sense, it is our home. It is our society. Of course, it's our world, step by step. Ime griha mayo bhuvaha. Now these three words now carry a lot of weight now. Ime griha mayo bhuvaha. Griha ma asmad bibhitana. Just 4 words. I got a lot of meaning in them. So to gradually analyze and finally see that we live in griha, create warmth in that home, and finally convert it into heaven. That's why you say to make it a home. In English, we say home warming ceremony. Griha pravesha, what we call. In other words, it's called as home warming, house warming ceremony. So the house is warm with peace and love and harmony. That's a home. We can further enhance it. We can further enrich it by so many other things. And we can convert this very home into heaven. That's the next mantra we are seeing in next class. Thank you. Namaste.